your mark.
The penultimate heat then of this women's 400 metre freestyle this morning. In lane 0, and with a very fast start indeed, Caitlin Kilcullen of Chase. Lane 1, Lucy Clark, Doncaster Darts. Lane 2, Annalise Carver Varela, Barnet Coptal. Lane 3, Laura Boardman, City of Salford. Lane 4, Millie Emmans, City of Cambridge. Lane 5, Abigail Burr, swimming for Lincoln Vulcans. Lane 6, Megan Lever, Pioneer 79. Lane 7, Chloe Baxter, City of Leicester, and just 12 years old as well. Lane 8, Holly White, City of Liverpool. Lane 9, Charlotte Prince Rayner of Winchester. Lane 0's Kilgallen then, maintaining that quick start. Sub 30 at the 50. She's turned now in a 1:02.93, so really going out for this one. And for some swimmers, that pacing, that tactic works and it suits them. They want to go out hard and then just try and hold on. For others, they need to move through the race. And certainly I was someone who needed to go out steady and then attack the race in the middle 200. Millie Emmans and Abigail Burr then, 1:03.1 and 1:03.5 at the 100 respectively. Kilgallen just dropping back slightly now, perhaps paying for a fast start. She's got to hold on to that pace she's set now. Burr and Emmans in the centre have taken control.
Also got a line of 4 just at the back at the moment as well, spanning from 6 all the way over to 9. And as Laura mentioned at the start, with Chloe Baxter in the 12-13 year age category in lane 7, there are a wide plethora of different age categories taking part in this, spanning from Chloe Baxter at one end of the spectrum all the way up to the seniors in the 17 years and over. Lanes 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 in particular. 2 15-year-olds taking part, sorry, 3 15-year-olds taking part in this. Caitlin Kilgallen in 0, Holly White in 8 and Charlotte Prince Rayner in 9. In the 16-year category, well, our own Lucy Clark in lane 1 of Doncaster Darts. So of course, with heat 8 being one of the latter swims, these swimmers know what sort of times they've got to get, particularly Chloe Baxter in lane 7, 12-13 year category. She's the last swimmer of those athletes in that age group to take part in this event. She knows exactly what sort of time she needs in order to get to the finals tonight. Of course, a lot of the swimmers, regardless of the times they need to get to the finals, will just be going out there and looking for PBs, season's best, confidence boosts. Abigail Burr, though, taking this one by storm. She'll go into the final 100. 2 or 3 second lead here ahead of the duo coming in 3 and 4, Laura Boardman and Millie Emmans. Just in 4th position at the moment. Holly White in lane 8 of City of Liverpool. And that pack of 4 we mentioned, completely broken up now, with lane 7, Chloe Baxter is dropping off a bit, and Holly White in 8, now at the tip of what seems to be a bit of a jagged diamond. And also on the near side, Caitlin Kilgallen slowing slightly, with Lucy Clark in lane 1 going ahead of her. So turning first for the final 50 metres, Abigail Burr of Lincoln Vulcans in the yellow cap, simultaneously turning at the wall there, Laura Boardman and Millie Emmans in lanes 3 and 4. That spot for second has now turned into Laura Boardman's favour in lane 3. It's going to be very close between those two going into the final 25 metres. Those two also in the same age category, in the 17 years and over. So it could be a rerun in the final tonight. We certainly hope so. A lot of entertainment will be provided by those two coming to the final few metres. Abigail Burr first then, 4:27.76. Second just taken by Millie Emmans, 500ths of a second quicker than that of Laura Boardman. So Laura Boardman into 3rd position, and a bit of a gap between the front 3 and the rest of the cavalry, led home by Holly White in lane 8 in 4th position. Confirmation of those scores in that penultimate heat will be shown in a moment or two upon the scoreboard Shouldn't change too much at the front though with Abigail Burr and Lincoln Vulcans. 4:27.76, the clear winner of that one. As you can see now up on the screen, we'll now move on to our final heat, Heat 9. Over 400 metre freestyle final. In lane 0 from Pioneer 79, Megan Lever. In lane 1 from Gloucester, Sophie Hall. In lane 2 from City of Cambridge, Millie Emmans. In lane 3 from Poole, Thea O'Keefe. In lane 4 from Lincoln Vulcans, Abigail Burr. In lane 5 from City of Coventry, Eva Vickery. In lane 6 from Hatfield, Amber Hughes. In lane 7 from City of Salford, Laura Boardman. In lane 8 from Barnet Copthall, Megan Davies. And in lane 9 from Barnet Copthall, Annalise Carver-Varela. This is the women's 17 years and over 400 metre freestyle final.
Take your mark.
Millie Emmans then, a strong start from her, just getting out ahead down this first 50 of the women's 17 years and over 400 metre freestyle. Worth noting, we have Eva Vickery swimming for the City of Coventry here. Sister of Anna Vickery, who just won a silver medal. How will that have spurred Eva on? Eva coming in as second fastest qualifier here with 4:29.42. Abigail Burr, though, in lane 4, 4:27.76, a season's best for her. Your fastest qualifier in lane 4, and now that yellow hat just coming to the forefront as they make their way to the 100 metre turn.
Can we please have Amy West to the timing suite as soon as possible, please? Amy West to the timing suite, thank you.
The Lincoln Vulcans swimmer then, coached by John Duggal. Abigail Burr, we've certainly said that name a few times. She's been swimming a number of events here. 4:27.76 she swam this morning. Her PB, though, a 4:25.82. Eva Vickery's PB, we must say, a 4:24.30. She swam a season's best this morning of 4:29.42. But certainly both swimmers have got a bit more in the tank to give tonight, and we'll just see how that plays out.
I certainly think Lily Booker has really been part of the trend we've seen tonight in these women's 400 metre freestyle, in terms of she may have been not in lane 4 and seeded the fastest, but still she had on paper a far quicker time than she'd done previously before today and before the heats, and managed to spring up a surprise, if you like, from one of the outer lanes from 4 and win the race. So let's see who's going to do that here. At the moment it seems to be going to this morning's form, and Abigail Burr in first in 4, and in 8 Megan Davies of Barnet Copthall is up there as well. And of course, as we look at Abigail Burr as the quickest seed in this one from the heats, there's a little bit more pressure on her to go out and prove in a way why she was the fastest this morning in a way.
I think going into a final fastest goes one of two ways. You have this confidence that you've done it once in the heats and you can do it again, but equally there's then this pressure on you, knowing that firstly, us commentators sitting up here are going to be rabbiting on about lane 4 and being the quickest and qualifying fastest. Everyone sitting out here will be looking at lane 4 as the winner, and also the swimmers around you will be looking at you thinking, right, she is the fastest. In a way, it's a target on your back, and everyone's out there to beat you, and that's where you start to see outside lanes beginning to, you know, as they were, be an outside smoker and come through and take victories from the middle lanes that perhaps weren't expected.
Clustering 1 and 2 as well, as they push for third at this moment. Sophie Hall and Millie Emmans involved in that battle, and also beginning to propel themselves forward in lanes 3 and 5, either side of the leader at the moment. Thea O'Keefe of Paul and Eva Vickery of City of Coventry. They seem to be just ticking along nicely at the back and perhaps waiting to strike now as they turn for the final 100, and the kicks are beginning to show from those two in particular.
Emmans and Hall will be almost dragging each other along at this point. It's very easy in distance free to be swept up into somebody else's rhythm and to actually go with them. And right now, their battle is drawing them away from certainly lanes 5 and 3, who we on paper would have expected to be up there with Abigail Burr, who's currently leading the way with just 50 metres left to swim. And it looks as though Emmans has just about broken Hall as well. As we look towards the splits at 350 metres, Burr, Emmans, and then Megan Davies up in lane 8 as well, having a super swim, finishing very fast indeed. I wonder if Abigail Burr's got enough just to hold on to this lead she's created over the last 350 metres or so. Also coming through strongly is Millie Emmans, City of Cambridge Swimmer, here in lane 2. At the moment, she's looking at getting herself a silver medal. Abigail Burr, though, of Lincoln Vulcans, she has done enough tonight. 4:23.33 for the Lincoln Vulcan swimmer. She takes the gold. Millie Emmans holds on for silver, 4:24.57. Megan Davies from lane 8 takes a brilliant bronze medal in 4:25.21.
So there we go then, that concludes the women's 400-metre freestyle finals. Some really intriguing ones there as well, tactical battles as ever, and those coaches and swimmers will have been working all the way up towards this national meet for them finals, and of course negotiating the heats earlier on, managing to surpass them and get to these finals tonight. Our medalists have done very well indeed from those events, and we'll be able to congratulate them in a few moments' time. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, coming up after those medal presentations, we'll have the men's 200-metre individual medley, followed by the women, who will then pick up the baton in that event as well.